Doesn't happen often, but every once in a while there's a character that you would just like to see not make it. Today we're going to paint that character for Don't Look Back. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blasticated Painting. Today we're painting Seth. I think he's in charge of the AV Club for Don't Look Back by Blacksite Studios and written by Matthew Burns. He's the AV Club nerd, which is pretty much what I'm doing here by filming and editing. Anyway, so far every time we've played Don't Look Back, Seth magically survives. He usually takes a ton of damage and gets beaten up pretty bad, but still survives, and I don't understand it. He needs to go down. Anyway, let's paint it. First thing we did was give him a spray of a dark olive color here, so just whatever prime you want, really. And then we're going to take some silver gray, and this is going to go all over his shirt. So, might have to do 2 coats of it, just get some good coverage. And we're going to take some green ochre next here, and this is just going to go all over his pants. Yup, he's wearing khakis as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if he's supposed to be, but he definitely is a khaki guy. We're going to take some dark brown next here, and this is just going to go all over his shoes. I don't think they're boots. They're like dress shoes that he wears, his belt, and also all over his backpack, because he's definitely got orange slices in there in case anybody gets dehydrated, and his puffer and stuff like that. Next, we're going to take some barbarian flesh, and this is going everywhere with his skin, so that's his arms and his face. Hands, obviously, those are part of the arms, and yeah. We're going to take some Nova Orange next, and this is going to go on his hair. We're going to take some warm skin shades, strong tone, and some soul blight gray. So the strong tone is going to go on the pants here. The warm skin shade will go on the skin, obviously. And the soul blight gray will go on his shirt. So we're just putting on our appropriate washes that we need on each area, basically. Now, this is the point of the miniature where I felt like I applied my washes too thick and didn't control it properly. I don't know, but I definitely, at this point, decided I was going to stop filming and not finish this tutorial. But I just continued filming anyway, even though I decided not to. And I'm glad I did, because the end product is perfectly fine. And sometimes you just have to push through that stage of where you think you messed up and just try to get to the finish line anyway, and you might still be happy, you might not, but either way, it's worth it to finish things, I guess. That's what I'm saying. And we're taking our green ochre, and I know that it says green ochre, but honestly, there's no green in any of this. And I think now that I'm looking at it after actually painting it and doing this for the video, I am not as upset about it as I should have been. I was like, oh, this looks terrible, and it's fine. So now we're just going to layer up that green ochre. And we're going to take some light earth, and we're going to add that to our green ochre, and we're going to do another layer up on them khakis. And basically that's what we're doing. We're going to apply our base color, take our light earth, lighten the color, and just keep doing layers up until we're happy with how it looks. So this is now the 3rd layer, or kind of like the final highlight up, and yeah, we're just gonna go through and enjoy highlighting and layering. There is just something about him that I don't like. I don't know what it is. And I think on the card, he has an ability called Well Actually, and I think that's what it is. He's that guy. He's just, well, actually, he's that dude. I would like for him to get taken out in the next game very badly. Very badly. Gonna take a dark brown, and then we're gonna lighten it up with light earth. That's what the color we're gonna use to lighten these. And we're just gonna go through and bring up our highlights on the shoes and the belt and the backpack. And yeah, just kind of go into like a zen mode where you're just hitting those highlights. Definitely is more relaxing than base coating. We're going to take some silver gray next, and this time we're just, no light earth, obviously. We're going to highlight up all those colors, all the white, the silver gray? Yeah. Everything that we put the Soul Blight gray on. Wow. English has escaped me today, apparently. I'm going to take our white next, and then just do another highlight up. He is definitely a white shirt kind of guy, Doesn't spill on it. Has a pocket protector, that kind of dude. And we're going to grab some lava orange next, and some light earth. So put on that lava orange as a highlight first, and then we'll add in, like we've already been doing, a little bit of light earth, and then we just do another layer. So this is that first just lava orange layer here. And then, yeah, lighten it up, add in some more. Get that orange hair looking, you want it to look natural. You don't want it to look like it's straight orange, because red hair isn't straight orange. I guess unless it's been dyed that color, but yeah, we're trying to make it look a little bit more natural. I'll take our barbarian flesh and basic skin tone. So barbarian flesh first, then start adding in your basic skin tone, and there you go. That's all you have to do. We'll just do our layers up. So hit the highest points, leave the recesses alone, and bring up everything. Now I didn't show it, but I took some ironclad gray and did his glasses and do his bow tie in whatever color you like, and he's done. So what do you guys think? That's Seth. The flashlight, I just threw some silver on. I don't need to show you that. You guys can watch any of the other videos and see how silver is put on. And then I put a little yellow in the bulb there just to illuminate a little bit. But he's a fun character, even though I really... There's just something about him I can't stand. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but he's a fun character, and yet another really good archetype for the game, Don't Look Back. The creators of the game, Blackside Studios and Matthew Burns, have really made the archetypes of that game perfect. Like, for the horror movie genre, each character fits such a perfect little niche that it really is a great game, and you guys should check it out. And if you haven't noticed, we've been doing Don't Look Back stuff all month. And this week, which is the week of Halloween, we are going to have a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going hard all Halloween week. And as always, we want to thank our Patreon subscribers, Charming Grenade, Richie Fender, LK, Blasterboy Mike, and Stuart Drake. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. You guys have a great rest of your day.